Liz Truss's tenure as the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom began on 6 September 2022 when she accepted Queen Elizabeth II's invitation to form a new government following the resignation of her predecessor, Boris Johnson, after a government crisis. Truss was declared leader of the Conservative Party after the results of the 2022 leadership election were announced on 5 September 2022. Truss launched her bid to become leader of the Conservative Party on 10 July 2022 and was elected on 5 September, assuming office on 6 September. She is the fourth consecutive Conservative Prime Minister since 2010, the third female Prime Minister, following Margaret Thatcher and Theresa May, and is the youngest Prime Minister since David Cameron. Theresa Coffey is Deputy Prime Minister and Secretary of State for Health and Social Care. Kwasi Kwarteng is Chancellor of the Exchequer and Second Lord of the Treasury. James Cleverly is Secretary of State for Foreign, Commonwealth, and Development Affairs. Suella Braverman is Secretary of State for the Home Department. Brandon Lewis is Secretary of State for Justice and Lord Chancellor. Nadhim Zahawi is Chancellor of the Duchy of Lancaster, Minister for Intergovernmental Relations, and Minister for Equalities. Chris Heaton-Harris is Secretary of State for Northern Ireland. Lord True is Leader of the House of Lords and Lord Privy Seal. Penny Mordaunt is Leader of the House of Commons and Lord President of the Council. Jake Berry is Minister without portfolio and Party Chairman. Wendy Morton is Parliamentary Secretary to the Treasury and Chief Whip of the House of Commons. Jacob Rees-Mogg is Secretary of State for Business, Energy and Industrial Strategy. Simon Clarke is Secretary of State for Levelling Up, Housing and Communities. Kimi Badinich is Secretary of State for International Trade and President of the Board of Trade. Chloe Smith is Secretary of State for Work and Pensions. Kit Malthouse is Secretary of State for Education. Ranald J. Wardena is Secretary of State for Environment, Food and Rural Affairs. Anne-Marie Trevelyan is Secretary of State for Transport. Michelle Donnellan is Secretary of State for Digital, Culture, Media, and Sport. Truss has retained Ben Wallace as Secretary of State for Defence, Alok Sharma as President for COP26, Alistair Jack as Secretary of State for Scotland, and Robert Buckland as Secretary of State for Wales. Truss has announced plans for her government to cut taxes. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you would like to view more of our videos. Have a nice day.